All right, so we're back, and Jose, you had the pleasure of seeing Wrestlemania with my family last weekend.
Yes.
So what'd you think about Wrestlemania, not my family? Because I already know what you think about my family.
I don't know. Pretty all right pay-per-view.
All right.
It was all right. I mean, there isn't. John Cena didn't win, so that automatically raises it to better than all right, I guess. Semi-spectacular.
A lot of things happened at WrestleMania. Some things that they aren't really making publicly known.
Like the fireworks accident?
Among the fireworks accident, where about 40 people were burned by fireworks. And they have yet to explain why the lights went out in the middle of the right. Playboy Bunny.
That might have been because of the weather, though. They were experiencing pretty bad weather over there.
But I think, in my opinion, probably one of the most poorly run WrestleManias. I mean,
in recent memory.
Yeah, the camera work was... I mean, there were some shots that were spectacular. They were doing some of those scenes when Ric Flair was exiting, and they had the panoramic shot with him and all the fireworks going off overhead.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
When there's a scene when Triple H comes in, and they did that awesome dolly shot where the camera just goes completely around them. Very cinematic. It felt like a film. How they did that, I don't know. And then, of course, at the end when The Undertaker has his championship belt, and there was that great shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot, and that's when all the people got burned.
Yeah, exactly. That's when people got burned, actually. So, yeah. But overall, what would you rate it?
Out of
4 stars.
Out of 4 stars?
Yeah.
How about we do out of 4 stars?
Out of 4 stars. Okay, scale of 1 to 10.
Probably like 2.5.
2.5 stars.
2.5 stars.
I'd probably, I'd give it a 2. Considering how much they built it up, how much it cost.
They made a lot of fucking money out of the gate, man.
And we rip Marvel a lot, and the comic companies a lot about raising the price, the cover price of their books. And when it's WrestleMania, you expect it's $10 more, I believe.
Is it like $50 or $45?
I think it's like about $50.
Yeah.
And when you count the taxes and the fees that the local company is going to charge you, and then you have the long pre-show build-up. And then you have the show itself, which has so much bumper material in it, it's ridiculous.
Well, but WrestleMania is a nice hour.
Right.
Though, more than all the other pay-per-views. So.
And some of the matches were surprisingly short.
Very short. Even, the Raw Championship match was way too short for a triple threat match.
Really? It was like almost like a Raw match.
A Raw match.
Yeah, like 15,
a Raw
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
If even it hit 20 minutes, I would be fucking surprised. Because it went by way too fast. And though I did like the outcome, there's too many, the thing about WrestleMania is that every championship should be defended at WrestleMania. No tag championship matches, no Intercontinental Championship match, no U.S. title match.
You could theoretically make every match a title match with the number of titles there are.
And I think that's what should be done at a WrestleMania. And don't even get me started on the ECW title match, fucking joke.
Was it the 3 seconds?
8 seconds. 8 or 9 seconds. It was the second shortest match.
Chavo, after all that build-up for Chavo Guerrero, comes out and does what has to be one of the most humiliating squashes ever.
And I mentioned it that night,
for a non-name, for a name or supposed name.
Supposed name, yeah. In the fact that that's exactly what they think of the ECW belt. It's a piss belt. To have a squash match and a championship match, there's no reason for that whatsoever.
What do you think about Ric Flair's retirement?
I think it was handled better on Raw, the previous night.
The following night.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
The following night, the Raw send off was really classy. Though I did read that the Flair match wasn't the main event because Flair actually didn't want it to be the main event. He thought that the heavyweight belts took precedence over any other match.
Even over Merriweather Big Show.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. And plus, to have his match followed up by the Divas match, I think I understand why they did it, because after such a depressing downer match, like this is Ric Flair's last match, they need to get the people kind of all back into the mix a little bit to get it going for the rest of the pay-per-view. I think it was a bad decision to have it in the middle of the pay-per-view, but, you know, it was what it was, but he got the respect that, you know, I thought that he deserves at WrestleMania on Raw next night.
Well, Ric Flair has been known to be in some really memorable WrestleMania matches that later on get overshadowed by other controversy. Like I always point towards the Ric Flair-Randy Savage match. One of the greatest matches I'd ever seen, only to be overshadowed by the Hulk Hogan, Yokozuna, Bret Hart debacle.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Vince McMahon, you know, we'll always say that we have a tremendous amount of respect for the people who are in the business, in the business aspect of it. Right now, the ship's got to get righted, and when you've got friggin' Hornswoggle carrying the Raw broadcast from week to week,
Yeah.
you know you've got problems. You've got problems. But yet again, WWE Monday Night Raw was only it was rated number 2 in the Nielsen's for cable, only behind some MTV show, which I don't even want to.
No, they're all awful.
Awful anyway.
Doesn't matter.
It just goes to show that America is just, you know, brain dead. But
Yeah.
but we're talking about wrestling, so what can we say? All right, folks, thank you so much for being with us. We certainly hope that you enjoyed these segments. We enjoy putting them on, and basically it's just us talking to ourselves. So if you're watching, you know, that's a bonus. Beyond that,
is true.
as always, you're welcome to comment on these and write to us. You can reach me at comicculturewarrior@gmail.com. And for fear of stalkers...
No, actually, you can reach me there also, because he will forward everything to me.
I will
so
forward...
That's just the easiest thing to do, just keep it at one email.
And also, check out the link here on our YouTube channel to comicswaitingroom.com, where you'll not only see the Comic Culture Warrior column, but a lot of other great content, interviews with artists, and columns by other very talented writers, way more talented than I am.
And way more talented than Newsarama. I'm going to tell you that right now. There is no pandering to Joe Quesada or Dan DiDio on Comics Waiting Room, which actually makes it a very good read. Every column very good. Probably one of the better run websites, at least news websites. I mean, just everything's just turning into Wizard Magazine now on the internet. And Wizard Magazine, we all know, is really the problem that the industry faces. It is the number. It is. I mean, Wizard Magazine has become everything that's wrong with the industry, and unfortunately, Newsarama and other websites are following suit now. So if you want like really thoughtful columns, you should go to Comics Waiting Room.
Dude, you totally killed my chances of getting a press pass at Wizard World.
Oh, that's too bad. Gareth Sheamus below me. There you go.
Is he still there?
I don't know.
I don't think so. And
I just want to always say that, like, and have it on YouTube, because I know he really cares what the peons think.
The peons think. And then finally, if you join the Comics Waiting Room Google group,
T-shirt?
Huh?
Can we get a T-shirt?
No, a lot of cool stuff. Got signed books, DVDs, drawings. Sign up for our Google group at comicswaitingroom.com, and you can get some cool swag. So until next time, this is Elliott Serrano and Jose Melendez. Thanks for joining us, and stay sexy, San Diego.